before I get started here, there's a little guy named Sammy Day. And he lives up in Portland. And he came down for treatment many different times here to Houston. And little guy's a fighter. And he's the biggest Houston fan, and we've seen him many times. And Sammy, this one's for you, bud. Go ahead.
Coach, it's been a repeated theme for you throughout this series that you guys haven't played a good game. You've had a little quarter here, a half there. Today, did you finally get much more of what you wanted?
Yeah. I mean, they had stretches where they did some things that, got us off our game a little bit. But for the most part, we stayed in attack mode. I thought, James was fantastic. 31 points, big free throws down the stretch. He got us going with some passes early. Trevor's shots were so timely and so huge, just big. And again, Dwight, 16 and 15. Just, so many people played well. Brew went out there. I mean, Pablo had a hell of a game. And we just had a lot of guys play well. And that's what it takes. It takes a lot of guys playing well to beat a team. And, it's, I told our guys, 3-1, it feels really, really, really bad, especially when they stomp on you in games 3 and 4. But, it was our guys just kind of grounded out. And it was just one game at a time. And we've had many 3-game winning streaks throughout the year. And our guys just rallied together, and they just did a hell of a job. So that was a really good game for us on both sides of the ball. That's a high, potent offense, and we were able to keep it in check somewhat,
James, you've talked about the adversity that this team has faced all year. What does it mean to you to have been down 3-1 and come back to get the team to the Western Conference Finals?
Ultimate confidence booster. I think it's only a handful of teams that's done that, and so. Gave us confidence. I think that finishing that first series, we kind of, took the series kind of slow in the beginning. It kind of, bit us on the butt, but we fought back. And we fought 3 really hard games, and we came away with it.
James, not having played much in the fourth quarter on Thursday night, was there any concern, given all the pressure in this game, about your mentality coming in terms of not wanting to be necessarily overly aggressive early? What did you tell yourself?
No, not at all. That's my job, is to be aggressive. Be aggressive, make plays, and dominate the game. I'm really proud of the guys, man. How they fought all year long, and guys like Brew and Jet, who's 37 years old, who don't get a lot of credit, for what they do. How they play hard, extremely hard, and how they have the will to fight and just compete at a high level every single night. Those guys don't get a lot of credit at all, and so. I'm really tremendously proud of those guys for the way they fight and the way they help me and Dwight bring it every single night.
Dwight, what did you guys say in the game in the fourth quarter? After overcoming what you guys did in erasing the deficit in Game 6, when they were making a bit of a run, what did y'all say to each other on the sidelines?
I was just telling the guys to stay locked in. We called a couple huddles, and that was the message. Stay locked in. Anything can happen. Wait until the game is over with to smile and enjoy it. But they're a tough team. They're a very good offensive team. And if you allow them to get comfortable and get into their spots, they're tough to guard. So we just had to stay locked in.
What was the moment today where you knew that the game was yours and you could kind of breathe and like?
So I couldn't breathe the whole game. I was just. They cut the lead down, and I was like, man, please, we can't let them pull us on us. So I was like, man, we got to stay composed. And I kept telling the guys, we got to continue to lock in, continue to get stops. And as the clock started ticking down, I just was overwhelmed with joy.